All right, let's get into it. Today, we are diving headfirst into what might be the most unhinged recap of Naruto ever created. Seriously, you're going to want to buckle up for this one.
Yeah, that quote right there, that's the vibe. We are holding nothing back. We're talking about a show where this hyperactive kid in an orange jumpsuit basically screams his way to becoming the village president, all through the power of friendship, some serious daddy issues, and, let's be real, super toxic codependent relationship.
So, where does all this madness even start? Well, it all kicks off with one local menace who is just desperate for some clout. Let's meet the kid who started it all.
So this is Naruto Uzumaki. He's got 0 parents, absolutely 0 social skills, and maybe negative chill. The entire village pretty much hates his guts because, and yeah, this is a big one, he has a giant demon fox sealed inside of him. You know, the same fox that kind of wiped out half their population a decade ago? So instead of, therapy, the village just decided to bully a child about it. Solid plan.
Because of all this, Naruto's whole personality is just screaming, "Notice me!" His one and only goal in life is to get this title, the Hokage, so that people will finally stop ghosting him IRL and just, acknowledge he exists.
And honestly, this quote right here is his entire life's philosophy. My man is going to gaslight, gatekeep, and girl boss his way to the very top, and absolutely nothing is going to stand in his way. You just got to respect the hustle, you know?
Of course, no main character story is complete without their squad. And Naruto's team, well, let's just say it is a very special kind of chaotic. Welcome to the dysfunctional family that is Team 7.
And yep, that pretty much nails it. Team 7 is just a beautiful mess of trauma, teenage angst, and one very, very tired teacher who's seen way too much. Okay, let's break down the roster. First, you've got Sasuke, the resident emo kid who looks like he has AirPods in 24/7. His entire family was, tragically unalived by his own brother. Then there's Sakura, who starts off with some serious pick-me energy, but to be fair, she has a major glow-up later. And trying to lead this circus is Kakashi, their teacher who is always late and just gives off this constant, "I'm way too tired for this" dad vibe.
So those fun, happy-go-lucky ninja missions, yeah, those don't last long. Things get dark, and they get dark fast. It all really kicks off when one member of the squad decides it's time to enter his villain era.
And in walks our first major baddie, Orochimaru. This guy is a whole mood. He's this creepy snake man who is uncomfortably obsessed with Sasuke's special eyes and has this whole less than consensual plan to just take over his body. It's a lot.
I mean, seriously, there's no other way to say it. The man is out here body shopping like he's scrolling through Depop. And you know what? This creepy offer of unlimited power is exactly what a traumatized, angsty teenager like Sasuke is looking for.
And this is the moment everything just goes off the rails. Sasuke basically decides that all of Naruto's power of friendship speeches just aren't hitting anymore. They're not going to get him the revenge he craves. So he dips. He just leaves the village, leaving Naruto totally heartbroken and kicking off what becomes a series-long obsession with bringing Sasuke back. Okay, so after that whole dramatic exit, the series hits fast forward. We get a time skip, everyone gets older, a little taller, and the new threats get a whole lot more fashionable. So boom, we jump forward 2.5 years. Naruto has been off on a training trip, pretty much everyone has had a glow-up. And this kicks off the second half of the story, Shippuden, and with it comes a brand new, much bigger problem. So meet our new antagonists, the Akatsuki. And you really just have to think of them as a villainous boy band, okay? They're made up of the world's most wanted S-rank criminals. And their main goal? Collect all 9 of the tailed beasts, which includes, you guessed it, the giant fox living inside our boy Naruto. And you have to give them credit where it's due. I mean, their plan might be to end the world as we know it, but they're doing it all while wearing these matching black cloaks with red clouds. The drip is just immaculate. Absolutely no notes.
Now look, if you thought the story was already getting a little complicated, you need to just brace yourself, because the second half of this series is basically just a never-ending chain of reality-shattering plot twists.
Okay, here it is, the plot twist of the century. You remember Sasuke's brother, Itachi, right? The guy who single-handedly killed their entire clan and sent Sasuke spiraling down this dark path of revenge? Well, what if I told you?
Yeah, he was actually the good guy, a patriot, acting on direct orders from the village elders. The man played the villain his entire life just to protect his home and his little brother Sasuke.
So when Sasuke finally finds this out, his brain just completely short-circuits. He has a total mental breakdown and decides to destroy the very village his brother died to protect. It's just pure chaos.
But wait, there's more. Because behind Itachi and behind the Akatsuki, there's an even bigger villain with an even more ridiculously absurd plan. It's called the Moon's Eye Plan, and it's literally to put the entire planet into a forced dream state to achieve world peace. It's absolutely giving I can fix reality with a collective dose of trauma energy.
So all of this insanity leads, inevitably, to one massive final confrontation. The fate of the entire world is on the line. But really, it all just boils down to two old friends finally hashing out their issues the only way ninjas know how.
And this is what the whole show has been building towards. You have Naruto on one side, whose solution to everything is talk no jutsu, the magical ability to end cycles of hatred through the power of friendship. And then you have Sasuke, whose solution is to become a global dictator so that everyone has a common enemy to hate together. You know, a totally healthy and well-adjusted plan.
So after they punch each other into oblivion and both lose an arm, Sasuke finally gives in. We get one more time skip, and suddenly, poof, everyone's married with kids. Naruto finally becomes Hokage, Sasuke somehow ends up with Sakura, and of course their kids get a spin-off series that we just don't talk about. Okay? We don't talk about it.
And really, that's the big takeaway here, isn't it? When you boil this whole wild ride down, is it just 720 episodes about a kid who decided to make friendship everyone's problem until they finally gave in? A ridiculously long piece of propaganda for the power of friendship and believing in your dreams? Honestly, you better believe it.